Bleaching hair is one of the strongest processes that we could do with color to somebody's hair. I personally feel that anyone who's willing to bleach their hair and ready to bleach their hair, I highly, highly recommend you come to the hair salon. There's just way too many things that can go wrong. To give you an idea, hair that is over bleached could actually fall out into the sink. I personally can't think of much worse than that happening. So I feel that bleaching the hair should definitely take place in the hair salon with a professional who knows what they're doing. When I have clients who come into me and would like looks that are bleached out, some of the things I need to consider right away would be, is their hair healthy enough? I've definitely had to turn away clients who thought it would be a great idea to get bleach blonde hair, but I just knew by touching their hair or sometimes even just looking at their hair that it's not strong enough and it's not healthy enough to take such a process. Those cases, I either recommend different treatments and send them home to do them. Sometimes I recommend professional treatments and a regime to do at home. Most likely that client can return after a few weeks with hair that's a little healthier and ready to start with. I think another thing to consider when talking about a bleached out look is what kind of haircut are you willing to have? Bleached out hair normally looks the best on short, more funky hair types and haircuts. I think it's a little bit old-fashioned to have all bleached, long, solid hair. I feel like a more modern way to have light blonde hair that way would be to go into a totally different direction and to do highlights. So should you be looking for a bleached out look, I think that the haircut is a definite important thing to talk about with your colorist. How you're going to style it, how you're going to wear it. Another very important thing to consider are going to be your roots. The general rule is the more different the hair dye is than what grows out naturally, the quicker you're going to see what grows in. Should you have a short haircut that dark roots growing in looks great on, then that's great, and that's something you can talk about as maybe a touch-up every 2-3 months. If you're going to have a haircut or a look that you don't want to see the roots very often, as I said, the more you change the hair color from what naturally goes out, the much more you're going to have to come into the salon. To give you an idea, I've had clients who have bleached out hair that come in every 10 days, every 2 weeks. That is how fast the hair can grow, and that is how often you may need or want to be in the hair salon. I think you need to consider the style of your hair, the condition of your hair, and the maintenance of your hair when thinking about doing a bleached out look.